Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Ephemeral Fantasy on Dark. So, the last part wasn't too bad. There's some awkwardness in the translation now and again. But for the most part, it's not terrible. We've read way freaking worse. And like, I'm actually kind of enjoying it so far. So we are just going to continue down Sheba's route, and we ended up here. We got the good choice to get toward the happy ending. So I guess what we'll do is just hope we make the right choice and see where we end up, what ending we end up with, you know, and just without a guide, and we'll see what happens. And then maybe what we'll do if we get, say, the normal ending, the next time maybe we'll go and choose all the opposite choices, and maybe we'll get the happy, you know what I mean? Like, who knows? I don't know if there's a bad ending. I'm gonna guess not, because there's only these two, so. Episode 2, The Encounter. And I don't know how long each episode is. We'll find out. I mean, the other one, I wouldn't say took the full hour, because we, you know, kind of did the intro and stuff, so. Several days had passed since my first day at Aldrich School. I sat in classrooms for the first time in my life, and everything I learned was something new. The history of the class system, the types of races of darkness, human beings who exist in another world. Whoa. Okay. There's like little typos like that, but like, okay. You know, that doesn't bother me that much. Like, there's a lot of them so far. I mean, I have noticed quite a few. I don't mean like a ton, but some games you notice like one or two. This is like, we've noticed like 4 or 5 of them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's more than normal. But I'd rather see some like typos than like really awkward stilted translations, so. But again, we're okay. There's some typos, there's awkwardness sometimes, but we've seen a lot worse. Although it did start to go downhill. At the very beginning, you're like, okay, this isn't bad. All right, it's not great. You know what? Seriously, game? Stop. So, we'll see. If I didn't come to this school, I'd never know all those things. It's weird how if you click up here, it doesn't advance, but if you click here, it does. I don't know. I never knew that learning something would be so much fun, and the days seemed to fly by. Like, see, it doesn't click if you click around here. It's weird. I felt like my closed, boring world had suddenly opened up, and I felt excited. Spacey, have you gotten used to school? Oh, Nagi. Yeah, just little by little, but I feel so happy to know all kinds of things. Like, see, that's an awkward fucking way to say that sentence. You're like, huh? But like, okay. And Sheba always treats me well. After saying that, I turned my eyes to the vacant seat next to me. But he didn't come today. What happened to him? Full moon, I'm gonna guess? Oh, I don't think he'll be here for the next 2 or 3 days. I'll be your supporter while he's gone, so don't hesitate to ask me something. 2 or 3 days? Is Sheba sick, or... He's... Spacey, can you come here for a moment, please? I know our teacher's supposed to be a dude, but fuck it, we gave her this voice. Or I guess we gave him this voice, and that's what he's sticking with. Whatevs. Every time you get a character, you're like, I don't know, and you give him, like, a lady voice, it's like, oh, it's a he. Or if you give it a man, like, hello, okay, oh, blah, blah, it's like, oh, it's a she. Fucking A. Like, I'm always fucking wrong. I'm always misgendering the non-specifically gendered characters in the game. Like, how is that? I'm so insensitive. Anyway. Oh, yes! I hurriedly stood up as the teacher called me from the hallway. Sorry, I'll be back soon. Okay, take your time. Yeah, he's like the lolly boy, but he's fucking pretty. I don't know. I waved my hand back at Nagi in answer and walked out to the hallway. Like, I really like the art and I like the characters in the game. Like, I don't know if I like the characters, but I like the way they look. Okay, I like the visuals of the characters. Who knows if we like the characters themselves yet? They seem fine. Excuse me, sorry to keep you waiting. That's alright. By the way, how was school life for you? Pretty good. Erica, Nagi, and Sheba all treat me kindly. Everything I learned in class is something I didn't know before, and every day is new and exciting. I want to teach all these things to my grandma and others in my town. Really? That's good. It's always good to have a passionate student. Keep up the good work. Yes, by the way, is Sheba sick or is something the matter with Sheba? He hasn't been in school all day today. A few minutes ago, Nagi said that he won't come here within 2 or 3 days. He won't be here for 2 or 3 days. Better. Didn't you hear something from him? Huh? Please listen carefully. I listened carefully as he told me. She told me. I could hear something howling away in the distance. Tonight's a full moon, the hunting day of the werewolves. If you go deep in the back courtyard, you'll see the forest where they're hunting. I think he might be there now. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to pretend this teacher is Ringo from Utano Prince-sama, okay? Because then it's okay that they call him a he and he has a lady voice. Because, like, Ringo was kind of like that. Like, that's how Ringo was like, that's how I'm going to get popular. I'm a dude in a dress. And it worked, because Ringo is best girl. I'm not really sure, though, in the anime, if they referred to Ringo as she or he. I don't really know. But, like, we're just gonna go. So anyone who's watched Utano Prince-sama, you just imagine that this teacher is Ringo now, okay? There you go. We've been over the topic of night in this world, right? The full moon night in the world of humans only lasts 1 day. In this world, it lasts 3 days. Interesting. During this period, they'll become bloodthirsty beasts, so they don't show themselves to us. Bloodthirsty beasts? I mean, he did just tell us this a couple days ago, so I'm just saying. Oh yeah, Sheba told me I shouldn't go near the forest on the night of a full moon because it's dangerous. I stared at the full moon outside the window. It's so pretty. Like, okay, I'm like, seriously, like, the colors in the background, like, they're really pretty, I'm not gonna lie. So, like, the translation might be sort of weak in a lot of spots. You know, overall, not fabulous, but it's not painful at this point. But, like, the backgrounds and the characters are really good. So, like, I guess it kind of balances out. You're like, I can move! And I see why it went from being a mixed review, like, having mixed reviews, to being, like, positive. Because, like, you know, yeah, translation, kind of iffy, but everything else is really good, so we'll see how the story goes. Maybe because of the stories I heard from Sheba and the teacher, the full moon suddenly felt like a terrifying thing. I wonder if Sheba's out there hunting right now. Desiring blood and flesh as a beast. But the only sight of Sheba in my mind was that of a human form, like me. I really can't imagine him becoming an ugly beast which desires flesh and blood. And then, after school that day... The day's finally over! Hey, Spacey, do you want to go hang out before going back to the dormitory? Sure, but what will we do? Well, how about using your beauty to hunt some stupid guys? You said hunt. So you also eat someone like the werewolves? It's kind of funny because the translation's a little, like, iffy, so sometimes it comes out sounding a little, like, I don't want to say childish, but a little, like, you're not all there, are you? Like, you're missing some like, you know, when it was very simple, kind of like, and it kind of, like, when we're reading us, it kind of makes us sound a little stupid. Like, we sound a little dumb. But then at the same time, you're like, we kind of are, though. Like, not in a, like, my God, you're an idiot. It's like, you're kind of an idiot, but that's because you were, like, sheltered and locked up and you know nothing. It's not really your fault. You know what I mean? It's just, you know. So, sometimes, yeah. Sometimes she does kind of say things like, you're kind of slow, aren't you, sweetie? You're not all there. You're missing some chips out of the bag, okay? But, like, I think that's just our characters. So sometimes you're like, is it the translation that makes it seem a little like the writing is or is it like we're just a little, like, a few chips shy of a bag, which is, you know, why it feels that way sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, but again, we definitely are a few chips shy of a bag, because, again, not her fault. I think she's supposed to be, like, naive and not understand things. That's our character. It's a typical character for an MC heroine. They're usually like, what? I don't understand! Oh my God. But, like, she's not infuriating. It's like, no, we don't know anything because we lived a sheltered life and they think zombies suck, so they don't teach us shit, so we don't know anything. It's not our fault. But then you, like, you know, listen to, like, Erica talk, and she definitely, like, has normal lines where we're like, huh? What is this with the thing in the sky? Like, you know, a bad translation makes you feel like you're like, am I stupid? Because this doesn't sound right. It's the translation. But it's also the translation and Spacey as a character's not the brightest crayon. So it's like the combination of both is a little awkward, but anyway.
All I want to eat is the soul. I'm not like Sheba. I don't eat flesh. I haven't had a fresh soul recently, and I feel so unsatisfied.
Oh.
Erica, you can't do that. Hunting on school grounds is prohibited. If Nagi doesn't tell anyone, no one will know that, right?
That's not the point. For a high-class devil, your actions are not beautiful. If you just want to display your power, you're better off leaving.
Hey, you don't have to say it like that. You're the one initiating the power struggle here.
He actually speaks! I don't have a voice for him! He can't have the Lupin voice. He should actually have the sweet, quiet voice. Should we give him the, like... We give him the Kaguya treatment? We're gonna play around with Natsume, and we're gonna see what happens. We're just gonna try some things and see what sticks. But, like, because, like... He seems like he should be the quiet one, but, like... But, like, Nagi's already got the, like, quiet lollyboy voice. I'm gonna have to work some things out. So we're gonna... Natsume's gonna just... We're gonna do some different things. So don't bear with me while we give him... Let's try the Kaguya thing with him. Hold on, it's not working.
Whatever. Don't group there. You're in the way. I'm going home.
I don't know if that works for him. We'll see. We gotta work on things. Ugh, me too. Hey, Erica. If you still manage to consider yourself a high-class devil, I think you'd better polish up your personality.
What does that mean? Don't you dare talk down to me like that!
Ignoring the angry Erica, Ray headed straight for the door and left.
Hey, wait! You're just gonna give me a piece of your mind and run off like that?
And Erica, too, left the classroom, running after Ray. What should I do now?
Sorry about that, Spacey. It must have been surprising to hear all that. But Erica wasn't trying to hurt you. I think she was just trying to keep you from being lonely in her own way.
Lonely?
Sheba wasn't with you today. Weren't you anxious?
Anxious? I was so happy about hearing and seeing new things that I haven't really thought about it. I was so happy about hearing... I read that. Dumb. That was me. But now that he mentions it, maybe I am.
I've been watching you all day, and you keep looking over at Sheba's desk periodically.
I looked over at Sheba's desk?
Yeah. Didn't you notice?
Not at all.
Oh, then maybe it was my misunderstanding. If you don't feel lonely or anxious, that's fine. Monsters like us are better suited for living by ourselves, so if you're fine by yourself, that's okay. If you don't feel isolated, then that's for the better.
Nagi suddenly looked sad. But the next moment he gave me a lovely smile as usual. Yeah, they call him a hollow man in the thing. So like an invisible man, but like a hollow man. That sounds so much more like deep. You know, like an invisible man, he can be invisible. Like a hollow man's like, oh. There's just such a different connotation when you say the two, like with what your brain thinks, you know?
Anyway, let's go home. We can walk back to the dorms together.
Okay, but maybe because Nagi pointed it out, but somehow I was excessively curious about Sheba. Looking over at Sheba's desk, maybe I am lonely. I just didn't realize it. I was told not to go to the forest, but girl, don't. I should be fine if I just go to the back courtyard in front of it, right? Sorry, I want to go somewhere.
See you tomorrow. Bye. I waved my hand at the confused Nagi and ran out of the classroom. The back courtyard was still as beautiful as I remembered. I came all the way here, but I can't go into the forest, so what should I do? Even if I come here, I can't see Sheba. Maybe I should have gone home with Nagi. As I stood there, not knowing what to do, I suddenly heard a cute bark. Arf! Then I feel some warmness at my feet, so when I looked down, I saw a little animal rubbing against me.
Is that Sheba as a wolf? He doesn't want you to see him because he's adorable.
It's got his freaking collar on, and does he have earring piercings like that? Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
This game is absurd.
Grandma's a fucking skeleton. Sheba's a little puppy. He's a little baby. Pat, pat. That's why they don't want you in the woods. They're like, don't come in. You're going to see that we're just cute little puppies. Or, I mean, does he not know that he's an adorable thing? That he said, like, we lose all sense of reason and we're like bloodthirsty animals. Are you sure? Because you look fluffy and adorable. I kind of love this game. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, I don't... You don't know 100% that it's him, but I'm just... Anyway. Arf!
It's so small and soft. This is a dog? This little animal sticks to my feet and continues to bark. Wow. This is my first time seeing a real dog outside of a book. You're so cute. Come here. But the moment I stretched my hand to that lovely little animal... Ow! It bit my outstretched hand and some blood's flowing from my skin. Ow! What should I do? It's hard to stop my bleeding. The little dog ran into the forest as if it was frightened by the sight of my blood. Oh, you can't go there! It's... Don't follow it, don't follow it. Oh, God. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Oh, I found you! Without thinking, I ran after the little dog and entered the forest. And I found it immediately after entering the forest. Oh, God. Sheba, look what you did. Come on, it's really dangerous here. When I hold it in my arms, the little dog starts to feel excited and tries to bite my hand again. Ow! Don't bite me! How can I make it calm down? Oh, God, are we supposed to pet his head or pet... See, this is definitely for Sheba. Pet its back? Pet its head? I would say pet its head. Maybe back is probably better. Okay, no, good. That was right. Good boy. Can you calm down now? Good boy. Good boy.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good little fluffy puppy? Who's a good puppy? Is you, Sheba? Yes, you are.
I opened my hand to pat its head. At the beginning, it just kept barking at me, but little by little, it seemed to be calming down and becomes well behaved. Well, that's true because Sheba also has purple hair. It seems to feel comfortable. It's so cute. It really is. Oh, I can't stay here. Ow! I hugged the little dog, which finally calmed down in my arms and start running. If I don't run out of this forest as soon as possible, I might be killed by wolves. I think it might be back here. Well, at least I was near the entrance to the forest, so we didn't meet any wolves. Woof! The little dog saw my hand was still bleeding and licks my wound with a sad look. Oh, are you licking the wound for me? Thank you, but... What's it doing? What's the, like, noise? The can't make, I don't know. Anyway, that was weird. I thought so. Probably doesn't taste good. My heart is beating now, so I think my body won't decay, but circulation in my blood's still not good. Well, what should I do with you? It's dangerous to enter the forest. Woof! I considered for a while with my hand holding the little dog, and I came to a conclusion. Okay,
They're very short, so this is going to be a very short game, I guess. Dubiousness. Oh my god, he does! It's oh god, I really do. Okay. I really do love the backgrounds. And the characters are beautiful. And the game's kind of funny. Like, it is just, like, a little corny, like, with the freaking dog, with him being like, it's funny. This is amusing. I am enjoying this. The translation is a little weak, but it's not that bad. So, like, overall so far, I mean, we're only, like, an hour and a half in, but it's under mixed reviews, but again, I think that the reviews on Steam now that they're trending positive are actually right. Like, not like a beautiful translation, but still an enjoyable game, playable, understandable, not a, oh my god, what the fuck are they saying? Looking at you, Ayakashi Koiki Kyoku. Holy fucking shit. Beautiful art and characters, but god, that translation was so bad. Just so bad. Anyway. The sound of door opening. Translation's not that bad. The sound of door opening. Okay. Phew, I'm back. You'll be safe to stay in this room. Arf! At the end, I couldn't just leave it in the forest, so I brought it back to my dormitory. We are gonna wake up with Sheba in our bed with us. I don't know if I can keep it in my room. I think I need to talk about this with the teacher. Woof! But it'll be a bother if the teacher tells me not to keep it. However, I can't just keep it secretly. As I furiously thought for an answer, the dog trotted over to the bed sleepily. Oh yeah, I think you must feel tired. The moon's also starting to the moon also starts to get down. The moon's also going down, like, you know what I mean? I get what she's saying, but like, that's a literal direct translation, and they were like, sure. Like, close enough. Okay, sleep with me. It's been a while since I've slept with someone else. I need to be careful not to squeeze you. Aww. I feel so happy and I got ready to sleep. Then I held the little dog in my arms and got into my bed. Okay, I said something like, literally, 2 seconds ago, like, translation's not that bad. This is a weak point. This is not the greatest. It's readable, but it's got its bad moments. It's so little, but so warm. The little warmness in my arms makes me feel so comfortable. What is this? I feel like I've felt this warmness before. I tried to remember, but I soon lose my consciousness to the waves of sleep. And then I was asleep before I knew it. 3 days passed. Oh dear, I never thought this would happen. I slouched my shoulders and walked toward the classroom. I kept it with me these past 3 days, but it suddenly disappeared. Where did the little dog go? Do you think he knows when he's in dog form? That he's an adorable little puppy? Today, when I woke up, I found the little dog, which I thought was sleeping next to me, had disappeared. I searched all over my room, but I still couldn't find it. All I found was the door of my room being unlocked. I thought I locked my door as usual. He turned back into human and he, let himself out. Could it be the little dog? But it's too small to reach. I've kept it a secret, so I can't discuss this with anyone. What can I do? Oh. At this moment, I see someone who I haven't seen for a long time walking toward me. Sheba! Oh. Hi. Long time no see. Absolutely Sheba as a dog. Good to see you. Have you turned back from a wolf? Yeah, the full moon passed. By the way, have you... Sheba, don't be angry and just listen to me. Huh? I don't know what to do. You're the only one I can talk to. What? Well, actually, 3 days ago on the night of the full moon, I entered the forest. I didn't mean to enter it, really, but there was a little dog that... a little dog? Yes, a little dog. It ran into the forest. I felt that it was dangerous and I took it back with me, but if I don't keep an eye on it, I think I might run into the forest again. You told me that it's dangerous to run into the forest during a full moon. Yeah? So I took it back to the dormitory. Every day we slept together, ate together.
Oh. It was so cute. When I pet it, it would turn around and let me see its belly. You were just thinking it's so cute. I give him a belly rose, and we snuggle, I give him kisses, and his little snoot, and like, and he's like, oh god, because he knows it's like he doesn't remember this, but he knows it was. He's like, oh. I'm kind of glad we chose this route first. The absurdity of this is hilarious. I might cry. Oh god. It also licked my hand, foot, and my face. It kissed me everywhere. Kiss? No, I didn't. Huh? It did. Why would you say it didn't do that? Not. Well. Oh, hi. That's a nice CG. He's pretty. They're all pretty. And he's blushing. Cute. Little dog. We also took baths together. It was with me all the time, but when I woke up today, I found it wasn't near me. I tried hard to find it, but maybe it ran into the forest again. Do you think I should go find it in the forest? It was my first time spending such a long time with someone other than my grandma. It disappeared suddenly, and that makes me feel like a hole opened up in my heart. It's a weird feeling. I really want to see it. Is this feeling called being lonely? Sheba? Hello? Did you hear me? What? Yeah, I'm listening. I think so too. Think so? What do you mean? What? I mean, we were talking about how cute the dog is, right? Yeah. The little dog was cute, but... Well, so, I mean... Hey, did it really kiss you? Oh yeah, it licked my lips many times. It's my first time to kiss with others, but I can't... It's my first time to kiss with others. Okay. You get what she's saying, but there's really... I can call that as a first kiss, even if my partner is a dog? Okay, that translation is just so... I don't really know a better way to phrase that, because, like, it was my first time, like, I haven't really actually ever kissed a human being before, but, like, can I consider that my first kiss, even if it was a dog? I guess that's kind of, like, better, but, like... That's where they were just like, yeah, fine. Sheba? Why are you hanging your head? Did I say something weird? Sorry. Huh? Why did you apologize to me? Oh, that's because, wait a sec. As you said, why do I need to apologize to you? Hey, Spacey. What? You. Didn't I tell you not to approach that forest? I'm sorry. But I worried something might happen to the little dog if I didn't go after it. I thought it'd probably be attacked by the wolves. No, it won't. Don't underestimate it. Don't underestimate. Don't underestimate! Who? What? Where? When? Why? How? Huh? What? Don't underestimate the little dog. Okay. But it's a little dog. Even just a little dog. You shouldn't underestimate it. I'm really worried about it. It might go to the forest again, right? I want to go to the forest again to find it. Wait, it's fine. Don't go. Why? Even if you go there, it won't be there. After all I told you about the forest, now not to go into it. You still go into it. Why the heck did you go in the back courtyard that day anyway? Were you picking flowers or something? That's because I thought I could look at the forest from there. What? Why'd you go there to look at the forest from far away? Well, that's because I wanted to see you. I thought you might feel lonely. Ooh, I don't know. I wanted to see you is, I feel like, the truth. But, like, I thought you might feel lonely. I feel like I wanted to see you. Although the top answer you seems to always be the right one, but... Woo! I'm doing good. I just wanted to see you. Huh? I knew it was impossible since you'd become a wolf, but Nagi said that I kept staring at your desk sometimes while you were gone. I didn't notice myself, but I think I must have felt lonely. Since I came to the school, you accompanied me all the time, but you left me during the full moon, right? What are you talking about?
I love how he's so blushy and awkward around us. Like, we've literally known him for days, but at this point we're going to be, like, in love with him in, like, a week. Which, I mean, the game's short. It's only 10 chapters, so. Well, whatever. Hey, Spacey. Don't ever go back to the forest again, understand? But, no buts. Forget about the dog. You'll never find it. And even if you do find it in that forest, it's safe now because it's not a full moon anymore. Really? Yep. Anyway, just forget about what happened during the full moon. Got it? Instead, I'll take you to a good place. A good place? Weekend surprise. At least, let me make it up to you. Huh? What did you say? Nothing! As I tilt my head to the side, Sheba ruffled my hair. Huh? When I glanced up, I saw that his ears were slightly red. But I think he'll be angry if I point it out, so I just let him do as he wants. We're gonna be done with it. Okay. By the time this gets posted at this rate, like, by the time I post this, I know date in the city. Ooh. I know I asked you guys, like, who you wanted to see after Sheba, but I wasn't anticipating that the chapters would go this fast. So I feel like by the time you see this that first part, I'll be done with the game. So, like, I'm going to tell you right now, if you left, like, comments, oh, do this person next, I probably didn't, because I've probably finished the game. Because, like, I wasn't anticipating it was going to go so fast. That it's really short. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I do look at people's reviews on, like, I look at the reviews on Steam and I'll kind of see, like, gauge how long I think a game's going to go by how people's play hours. But some people are like, well, I totally finished the game, 15 hours. Other people is like, yeah, it was really great, 50 hours. Well, like, what the fuck? And sometimes, like, how long to beat is a website that you can go put in the time and it'll tell you, like, completionist. But mine, if it says, like, oh, it takes 20 hours, we're always at, like, 4. I'm always double of that because we talk, I rant, we do, like, whatever, and it's always, like, 50 to 100, like, percent, like, like, if it says 20, 30 is going to be conservative. We're probably pushing 40 hours for it. So that it's never really accurate. So I didn't even look with this one, but I didn't think we'd be able to get through, like, half of his route in, like, 4 parts. So a few days after Sheba told me to look forward to a weekend surprise. Ooh, cute. Sheba, hurry! Jeez, calm down already. Oh my god, I love that he's not in a school uniform. He's in normal clothes. Look at you. I love this. We got to change of clothes. I like it when they do this with sprites. I really do. Because, like, you know, some games it's like, oh yeah, oh, he was wearing a fancy outfit and he's just wearing the same damn thing. But I really like it when they just have multiple outfits for our sprites. Oh, he's not wearing his collar. Interesting. That's just, you only wear that when you're at school? Strange. But anyway. Jeez, calm down already. Whatever. Sheba, hurry up! Okay. I waved my hand to Sheba, who was grimacing, and feel my eyes sparkling because of the bustling streets. It's pretty. So amazing! I didn't imagine that there'd be this kind of place. As we don't have class on the weekend, Sheba brought me to the large town near school. Everything I saw is so awesome to me. Even just looking around this avenue, I feel so happy and can't stop smiling. Hey, Sheba, where will we go now? You called me over without any ideas? Because there's so many amazing stores. Do you think we can enter all the stores before curfew? Look at you all excited. Hey, what about the town where you lived? Is it totally different from here? Of course. It's so small compared to here. There's no place where I can go and play. Well, guess I'll just have to make today that much more special for you. Really? Thank you, Sheba. He is a sweetheart. I kind of like it. This isn't really something you need to thank me for. In fact, I should be the one thanking you. Or rather, giving you my apologies. What did you mumble? Nothing. All right, here we go. He snatched up my hand, and his palm engulfed mine.
It's so warm.
What's that face for?
Nothing, just... I thought your hand's so warm. This warmth feels somewhat similar to the warmth I felt when I hugged the dog. Hey, is everyone warm like this? Or are you and the little dog special?
Just forget it.
Forget what?
And the warmness of that little dog. Forget it. Delete all your memories about it. Like she keeps talking about the dog not having any fucking clue and he is just so awkward over it. Ugh, you're charming, game. You really are charming me a lot.
Okay? I can only nod at Sheba's intense reaction.
Shit. You said I have the same warmth as that dog? Of course, because that's...
Oh, whoops. What the hell did I do?
I thought I left-clicked, but...
What? What did you say now? Oh, hey, Sheba! Let's go over
there! Sure.
Sheba sighed, then took my hand and walked forward. Sheba seems to be a little weird. I wonder what's the matter. And speaking of something weird, I've been feeling the stares of the people around us for a while now. The familiar clinging gaze, the same gaze that I felt for a while after I transferred to the school. No matter how long I've been here, I'm still not used to it. Hey, Sheba, is my face that rare? When Sheba heard my question, he seemed to be a little surprised and looked around. Then he nodded to express his understanding.
Well, you do have a beautiful face. The first time we saw you, everyone made a big noise because they thought you were a mermaid. Actually, I thought so too.
No one told me that I'm beautiful before. I still can't understand.
You're very beautiful, so be confident. Ever since I met you, a bunch of things I thought were common sense have been turned on its head.
Common sense? Like what?
Like how real zombies aren't ugly, but are actually really beautiful. And you're not afraid of the higher classes and don't play up to them. Besides me, because I'm your supporter, well, those like Ray, the vampire, and Erica, the devil. I thought those in the lower classes should be completely subordinate to the higher ones, but you don't do that.
Well, all that's prohibited at the school, right?
You should have felt it on the first day. Even if it's prohibited, discrimination's pretty heavily ingrained in everyone. It's not rare for someone to use their power to order those in a lower class where the teacher doesn't notice. Generally, it's prohibited to kill or eat other souls, but some still keep doing it anyway. So it's pretty natural that those in a lower class will sell themselves to those in a higher class for protection. Anyway, that's just how things are in this world.
I didn't know that.
But you didn't flatter anyone even though you're in the lower class, right? The lowest class, right?
I think that's more because I still don't understand the way the world works. The little town is surrounded by the barricade. Only one race lives there, so the class system didn't matter. Should I flatter those in the higher class from now on?
You're the weakest one at school. If you flatter those in the higher classes, you'll probably have a better chance of survival.
Chance of survival? So,
there's a chance of death, too? Well, you're just now telling me this game? Just kidding. Well, it is a society based on how strong you are, so I can't say there isn't.
That makes me feel a little uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. Well, as long as you stay with me, I can protect you, I guess. Well, I am your supporter, after all.
Thank you. I'm sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. I'm the one who agreed to take it on. Besides, I think your unyielding attitude's pretty cool. The attitude that you don't care about your own power somehow makes me feel strange. I've never seen someone like you.
Care about my own power?
I want cake rather than power.
Yo, this is a tough one. What would he want us to say? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like for us, personally, the way she feels to me, I don't think she'd be like, I do want power. I feel like that's more of a thing you would say to Ray. But then again, you know what? I don't know. I lean toward, I want cake rather than power, so I'm just going to go with that. I'd rather have a cake than power.
Huh? Because even if I had power, I wouldn't know how to use it. I think it'd be more fun to eat sweets, have fun, and learn a lot of new things. Yeah, that's our simple girl. You really are a freak. Did I say something strange? Nah, I think that's great. It's just like you. Cake rather than power, huh? You're more obstinate than you look. Alright, before we really get started, let's get something to eat. And there's a delicious cafe there. Let's go. Cafe? Cafe? It's cafe? I think I read about them in a book. What? You don't even know what a cafe is? Because there weren't any fancy places in the zombie town. Okay, then, let's head over to your first cafe. Okay. Then, I ate a delicious cake in the cafe. Is it good? Yes, it's so delicious. The chiffon's so soft and the cream's not too sweet. Wow, I'm so happy. That's good. By the way, did you get used to school yet? Well, I think maybe. You always stay with me, and Erica and Nagi also treat me well. That's good. But if something comes up, tell me, alright? I'm not really good at noticing those kind of things. I can help you with anything except homework. Thank you. Sheba, you really are so kind. It's not out of kindness. It's half out of a sense of duty. Half? Then what's the other half? The other half is, well, an apology and a present. What do you mean? Nothing! None of your business! What? Of course it is. It's about me, after all. Shut up! Eat your cake! Why is he so angry suddenly? I can't understand him. I fucking love him, though. I really do. It's just an apology for what? Shut up! Nothing! It's none of your business, God! Why are you always bugging me? I think you need another... Oh, wait, you got something on you right there. Jesus Christ. I stared at Sheba, whose cheeks became reddish. I bring the cake to my mouth with my fork, still confused. I love it, though. It's so cute. After the cafe, we went to a cute accessories store and clothing store. We went to cute accessory stores and clothing stores and came back to the dorms before the moon set. Wow, that was a lot of fun. The backgrounds really are beautiful. It's my first time to feel so happy. Sheba, thank you so much. You're welcome. Hey, will you bring me there again? When I feel like it. What? Don't be so mean. When I complained, Sheba laughed loudly. Just kidding. If you really want to go again, I'll take you. Well, if we do go, it'll probably have to wait until after the next full moon. The full moon in this world will come once in 3 weeks. Well, then the next full moon will be... Yeah, next one's in 2 weeks. Look forward to it. In 2 weeks, and we have to have another instance with us and the little dog. I wonder if the little dog's alright. Hey, are you thinking about that little dog again? Huh? And I'll tell you one more time. Don't even think about going looking for it again. Oh, don't even think about going to go look for it again. Okay, that actually did make sense. For some reason in my brain, it wasn't going to make sense when I read it, so I switched the word. But then, yeah, it was fine. Okay, look. Anyway. But, if you encounter that little dog again, don't take it into your room next time. Why? Don't ask. Just do as I say. If you can't, then I won't take you into town anymore. That's unfair. It's perfectly fair. Just don't, alright? Never, ever take that dog into your room. Sheba's threatening attitude forced me to swallow any complaints I had. Alright. Alright. Fine. I still don't fully understand, but even if I persist, I probably won't get through to him. Sheba is a little strange sometimes. When Sheba confirmed that, I nodded. He didn't say anything more, and turned back with a cloudy look and went into the dormitory right away. It's so fucking cute. Yeah, because we're gonna be... we read like 4 of them in each time. We're gonna be done with this in 2 more parts! Love sickness? Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, 2 weeks had passed since I went out with Sheba. The sky glowed with the full moon, and Sheba disappeared again. Here comes our puppy. I didn't have this kind of feeling before. Why? Just thinking that I won't see Sheba until the end of the full moon. There's a feeling that something's squeezing my heart. While I look at the vacant seat next to me, I put my hand on my chest and let out a deep sigh. I had a similar feeling when I lost the little dog. I feel a deep hole in my heart. Sheba, I want to see you. When I sighed again, someone poked my head. Oh!
Oh, you finally turned around. I've been calling you for a while, but you didn't even notice.
Sorry.
You were sighing all day long. Are you okay? Do you feel sick?
Feel sick? Probably feeling down. You look like you're suffering from love sickness.
Love sickness?
You miss him that much?
Erica.
Him? I don't have that kind of person. Who's him? On either one of these. Okay. I think if we say, I don't have that kind of person, we're absolutely acknowledging, like, we're, you know, like, yeah, I don't love anybody. But if we're like, who? Sheba. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Okay, I wonder if they always increase, or we're just, like, maybe it increases some more than others? Or I'm just really good at picking the right answers here. I don't know. Who's that him? You know, the funny thing, every time the chapter starts, wasn't looking at the things down here.
What do you mean, who? That's...
Like now Nagi's blushing, like, awkward. Nagi, why does your face become red?
Because...
Yeah, Nagi doesn't have to feel embarrassed. Spacey, you can't hide either. I won't let you say you haven't noticed, not since you've been looking at that seat next to you and sighing all day.
What do you mean?
Spacey, are you serious?
You're kidding me. You really don't know? I kind of feel sorry for Sheba now.
Sheba? You mean the one who makes me lovesick is Sheba?
You really didn't know, did you? He goes through so much trouble and yet his partner doesn't even realize. It does make it all the more interesting to watch, though.
I don't really understand, but I don't think Sheba's doing anything special for me. Whoa, that's cold, girl! Like, you would think, like, it should be the opposite. It should be more like, you're like, wow, Sheba, you're going so above and beyond. He's like, I'm not doing anything special. I'm just being nice and showing you around the school. And you're like, no, it's just so amazing. You're amazing. And he's like, this is literally my job. But like, but he's doing all this shit. And you're like, he's not like doing anything special. Everybody should treat me this way. Like, it just comes off kind of wrong when she says it this way. You're like, I don't think that's what you meant, game.
You're joking. I know that Sheba likes to look after others, but I never saw him dedicate himself to anyone like that.
Yeah, I think so too. Sheba's generally nice to everyone, but that's my first time seeing him work so hard for someone.
But he said half of it was out of a sense of duty.
Half?
Well, then what's the other half?
An apology and a gift?
What does that mean?
I don't know. 3 of us looked at ourselves and tilted our heads in wonder. What does that mean exactly? Every time I asked him, he just ran from the subject. I think he mustn't want to tell me.
Well, that doesn't matter. So, how long are you planning on just staring at that vacant seat?
What?
Class is over for today. Everyone went home already.
Oh, when did everyone leave?
This is a pretty serious case. How about doing other things to take your mind off of it? I want to accompany you. But today the teacher asked me to do something, so I can't be with you.
I also have something to do today, so I can't be with you either. But I'm worried about you. This is my first time seeing you feeling down like this.
Don't say that. Your thoughts are enough. Thank you. Moreover, I'm fine, really. I think my head's in the clouds a little.
I do feel a little lonely since Sheba isn't here. Oh, bratty bird.
Don't you poop on my couch, naughty bird. There's no pooping on the couch, demon spawn.
What the fuck, bird? Why is there food all over my couch, too? Sorry. But I'll be fine. It's just 3 days. Spacey. I'll go to the library and read some books before I go home. I'll be fine after I change my pace a little.
If you say so. Well, I have to leave now. See you tomorrow, Spacey.
I have to go too. Cheer up, Spacey. See you tomorrow.
I will.
Thank you both. Erica and Nagi left the classroom while waving their hands to me. I made them worry about me. I thought I was acting normally. I never thought I'd feel so vacant that I wouldn't even notice when class was over. I slapped my cheeks to tell myself to snap out of it. Lovesick? Me? For Sheba? I don't think so. Somehow I felt my cheeks become hot and I hastily stood up to wipe it away. When I walked into the hallway to the library, I heard some sounds. What is it? I seemed to hear barks. The voice I heard seemed to be a little different from the howling of wolves from the forest. This voice, maybe it's... I only ran for a little bit, but I was already out of breath. The barks came from over there, right? There! I was whining. I listened carefully and went after the sounds of the barks. I finally arrived at the back courtyard. Bow? Bow? Dogs don't usually say bow, so I don't know. My little dog! I knew it must be you. I found the little dog I saw before in a place inside of the back courtyard, close to the entrance of the forest. As I hurried over, the little dog seemed to notice me and happily ran to me. Wow! Did you remember me? I hugged the little dog when it jumped up on me, and then I rubbed it with my cheeks to feel it. I was very, very worried about you. I wondered where you had gone. But I'm so glad you seem fine. Woof! Licking me like that tickles. Did you go to the forest again? But it's so dangerous during the full moon, so you can't approach the forest. Arf! Oh, don't make it look... Oh, don't give me a look like you don't understand. My cheeks melt into a smile at the warmth of the dog that I haven't felt in a long time. You are really cute. Hey, come with me to my room again. If you encounter that little dog again, don't take it to your room next time. Why? Don't ask, just do as I say. If you can't, then I won't take you into town anymore. Oh, that's right. Sheba said don't take it to your room next time. But if I let it stay here, it might go into the forest. I won't let such a cute dog be eaten by the wolves. The little dog doesn't know the struggle in my mind and just pleasantly waves its tail. If I don't tell Sheba, that'll be fine. He's gonna know when he wakes up in your room again. Bow! 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 I didn't think I'd have to voice a dog, okay? Okay, just do it. Come on. Would you like to play with me in my room? Bow! Bow! I don't know. Bow? Bow! I guess? I don't know. And so, I secretly took the little dog back to my room. Just like what we've done 3 weeks before. We slept in the bed together, ate together, took baths together. This is getting very intense with our boyfriend and we just don't know it's him. As we spent time together, the moon started to wane, and the day Sheba was due to return came around. Oh, it's time to get up. Today is the day Sheba will come back. I didn't see him for 3 days. I feel a little happy. However, I need to make sure not to let him find the little dog. I slowly moved to my bed and stretched my hand to find the little dog, which slept next to me. It loves to be pampered, and especially loves to be pat on the head. She's going to find Sheba. So I got used to patting its head while I woke up these past 3 days. My bird is now itching himself on my hand. It's not here. Where did it go? It didn't go out of my room by itself again, did it? When I moved my hand in the bed to find it, I suddenly touched something warm. Oh, there you are, little... Oh? Oh, okay. Can we Oh, there we go. We can hide the little thing so you can see the CG. Bird, I'm gonna let you stare at that for a minute while I wipe some crumbs off my couch because it's driving me bonkers. Bratty bird. Oh my god, look at that. Precious. The CGs are great in this game. Huh? For some reason, in the place where my fingers found the warmth, lay Sheba. What? Why? Why is Sheba here? Oh, that was Sheba saying that. Uh-huh. Where am I? Ah, shit. Sheba looked around the room slowly, and when he saw my face, he seemed to understand the situation, and his face filled with panic. Spacey, no, wait. I need you to calm down and listen. Why would we scream? I threw my hand at Sheba's panicking face. It made contact with a loud slap, which was followed by an equally loud thump as Sheba fell out of the bed. Why would you scream at him? Like, I get you're shocked, but you'd be like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? I don't understand. Like, this is so funny. This is so great. Okay. Oh no, we've maxed out our happy ending. Look at that. Oh, so that's cool. So you really only need 5 different, things, so you could get the wrong answers and, Good. We've done good with our choices, so. So yeah, that kind of means in the next, when we do the normal ending, we can just do all the opposite choices and probably get the normal ending regardless, So that's good. Well, provided we max out, we keep getting the right choices. But since we're about at time and we just ended the episode, I'm going to stop it here. But honestly, we got through episodes 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we might honestly be able, I don't think we'd be able, unless the next ones are really short, be able to finish in the next part. So I would say we could probably get through episode 9 and then we'll do 10 in our ending. And then maybe that would be a shorter part. You know what I mean? And then we'll just do that. So then we just do our normal ending in the part after. Well, because our normal ending, we're probably going to be able to skip through everything to the choices and just read the difference in the choices. So it's not even like we're going to read the whole story again. So maybe we'll get both of our endings in the same part instead of doing 2. I guess we'll just see how the next part plays out and where we end. If we end up getting all the way through episode 10 and the end, then, you know what I mean? Because I'm just, with every other guy, it's, yeah, I mean, we're not going to have to do the prologue. We're going to go pick a character. So we'll probably get through everything in 3 parts. Wow. This isn't even going to take a month to... This is only going to be 12 parts maybe. 12 to 15 max at this... I don't know. But anyway. So we'll just see what happens in the next part. We'll see where we get in Sheba's route if we finish it and get our happy ending, or if we at least get through episode 9 and then we do episode 10 and both endings in the part after. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.